Hey there, how you guys doing? My name is Toby. I'm from Oregon, and I want to do just a little CBD 101 talk with you guys. If you've ever tried CBD and it did not work for you, I want to explain why that's a possibility of the possibility of why you didn't get the positive results you're looking for. And I want to go over just certain things, go over isolates, full spectrum, broad spectrum, why it's important that you have more than just CBD by itself. And how I got into CBD was we got a dog that we were fostering. He's now ours forever because we didn't want somebody to do something bad to this little doggy. And if they can't keep him on CBD, there's a chance that he might go back to his normal self or his old self. But anyway, we got him on CBD because he has fear aggression, severe fear aggression. And when I got all the behavior specialists to find out what we could do, she said put him on CBD and do not miss a dose for 14 days, and it will reset his brain. I don't know where they come up with the number, but 14 days seemed to work. And he still does take it from time to time, though. But anyway, is what it does is she said it would reset the brain, and then when he went to attack, it would give him a pause button, and then that would give us time to redirect. And that's exactly what's happened. And now if he's sleeping and you wake him, instead of him flipping out and going and getting you, he goes to go and then he stops. And has he attacked since then? Sure he has, but it has not been as bad. If he did get a hold of you at once, he let go. It used to be he would go, and if you got him off, he'd keep coming back and coming back. So it opened my eyes in that regards. And then for myself, I hurt my back, and a friend of mine sent me a bottle of CBD, high quality bottle of CBD, and she said, I want you to try this, and if it works for you, awesome, buy it from me. If not, just feel free to give it to somebody else and see if it helps them. And I said, all right, I'll give it a shot. And I made my lunch, went and sat down. I took some of the CBD, and within 20 minutes, it worked, because I got up to put my dishes away and I didn't even think about my back until later. And I was like, wait a second, my back's not hurting. That stuff worked, and it worked fast. Now, not everyone's going to get quick results. And I think there's the problem, is some people think if they try it, it didn't work for them right away, and it worked right away for their friends. So then they think it doesn't work for them. And that's not how it works. Some people are going to get quicker results than others. So if you've tried CBD and it didn't work for you, I'm curious, how long did you try it for? Did you try it for a day, 3 days, a week, and then thought that doesn't work for me, and so you stopped using it? I went to a naturopath, and she said we should always give at least 3 months on a new supplement, because it takes some people's bodies longer to adapt. I'll be surprised if you take CBD for a month and it doesn't work for you. But if you're gonna, think about what we've done to our bodies, you guys. We beat up our bodies over years, many years, and then we expect something to work for us, boom, right now. And again, I was lucky. It works for me fast. And that's why I was like, oh my gosh, I want to help people. If we can help people's pets and themselves the way it's helped myself and our dog, then yeah, I'm definitely for it. And this little doggy right here, this is Monkey. And Monkey, he uses it. He comes out with no CBD. He's limping around. The vet talked about amputating his leg possibly. And because he gets this little bump here. And they did a culture on it. Nothing showed up. Put him on prednisone. It went down. And he was good. Took him off prednisone. It came back. And he was having trouble walking. You put him on CBD, and it's crazy. He loves it. I'll show you right now. Here's some for him. You know what that is, don't you, buddy? I just put it in a bowl, empty bowl, and just watch him lick it up. He loves this stuff, man. This has salmon oil in it. So this is different than a lot of CBD out there for pets. So he loves it. Anyway, that helps him with his anxiety or calming. I'm not supposed to say the A word or the P word. Discomfort and calmingness. he can get pretty bad with needing to calm down because when I'm gone, he gets all shaky and stuff. So we give him the CBD, and it helps calm him down. 4th of July has been great. And I do want to say, you guys, I can't make claims that CBD is going to help you, cure you, prevent anything from happening. All I can say is try it, a high quality product, and make your own testimony. But I got some notes here I want to go over with you guys because, so with our pet CBD, it's got salmon oil in it. So when you hear somebody say, well, just give your dog human CBD, it's the same. Our hemp creates a CBD that's in this, but this has more than just CBD. And that's important because if you just have a CBD by itself, it's called an isolate. And to get more benefits, you want more than just CBD. This has CBD, CBG, CBN, and CBDV. So those things right there, you guys. CBN, it says, if you read about it online or whatever, it's another cannabinoid. And this one, you guys, it can help it can be effective for helping discomfort relief, antibacterial effects, and a powerful sedative. CBG, which is also in this, is considered the Rolls Royce of cannabinoids due to how expensive it is to produce, and it's less abundant in hemp than other cannabinoids. There are some early studies that link into potential therapeutic uses such as reducing inflammation, combating discomfort, and killing drug-resistant bacteria. CBD helps with inflammation as well, so you can do that combination, and this is why we've had such great results with this with pets, you guys. Cats too. I've got an awesome testimony for a cat that had severe needed to calm down in a car, and they went on a road trip to move across country. And the last time they moved, the cat was, she said, literally screaming, and it was a nightmare. Well, when they moved, they went 2,200 miles on a road trip to their new home, and she was taking pictures of their cat. Just chill as can be, man, just hanging out. And for discomfort, I recommend 6 milligrams to 9 milligrams, no matter how big your dog is. On here it says recommended 25 milligrams for big dogs, but I tell people to start out, between 6 to 9 milligrams, and if you have to go up, that's fine, but in most cases, you're not going to need to. And then anxiety or calmingness, it depends, all dogs are different, just like people, so it can range from anywhere from 6 milligrams up to 25 milligrams, and possibly even more for severe issues. But in most cases, it's been between 6 milligrams to like 18 milligrams, I'd say, like on 4th of July. So it depends. But you guys, it's the only difference with this and then what's in our bottles that I take is the salmon oil, and that's just another extra added benefit for other health issues and stuff that can possibly help with. I just gotta make that clear, possibly. But anyway, guys, what I mentioned here is if you've used CBD for yourself, how long did you use it for? Did you get positive results? If you did, in the comments, just put a 1. If you used it and you didn't get any results that you wanted, do a 2. And then I'm curious, where did you buy it from? Did you get it from a gas station? Did you go into a dispensary? Most likely. So the thing that separates us from other products is our formulator is awesome. And you just heard me talk about CBG being more expensive. So some people they're not going to put CBG in their products. They're not going to put CBN in their products. And so you're getting just an isolate. And so that means it's CBD by itself, and you're not going to get the benefits. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say it won't work, because some people it does work for. In a lot of cases where my customers have come from is that they needed to use more and more. One guy had to use 3 bottles a month. So he was spending a lot of money when he could have just bought our stuff and been good. This is the stuff that I use for my discomfort. I have it in my pocket. It's called Relief. And this stuff has, what do I do with it? It has magnesium. It also has turmeric in it. And so that's just extra benefits for discomfort stuff. And Yeah, it's right here. Oh, man, how do I have so much stuff in my pocket? Anyway, this is ours. It's called Relief. And it's designated for discomfort, but I tell people, because we have different products. We have one's called Rest that's designated, obviously, for sleep. It's a CBG and CBN. And then we have Relax. That's our only product that has THC in it, which I'll go over that stuff here in a minute. But this has helped people with calming, discomfort. You can put it on topically if you want to. If you have a burned finger or something, you put it on there. It works for everything that I've. So I tell people you can buy the Relax if you want THC, but you know, if you're just looking for products that help with everything, even the Relax should help with discomfort because it has CBC, CBD, CBG, CBN, CBDV, CBDA, all that in there. So there is, but this, you know, all of our products. You can try the gummies and stuff like that, and you should feel some relief. Again, I can't make claims that you will, that our products are going to help you with anything, but that's just a disclaimer. But I just say, become your own testimony, you guys. So if you've tried it, it didn't work for you, and your friend used it right away and worked for him right away, like it did for me, and you're wondering why. Was it the same product, or did you get somewhere else something for cheap? Was it an isolate, just CBD by itself? Or was it a broad spectrum? Broad spectrum means everything in there that I went over, the different cannabinoids, the different terpenes. Terpenes are important, you guys. Terpenes, you can look up terpenes online and just read about those and what they do for you. And then there's a full spectrum, which has all the stuff in it from the plant, and THC. So there's a lot of products out there that say full spectrum. And you look at their labs, which is very important. The labs are important. And you look at the labs and there is no THC in it. It's like, how are you claiming this is full spectrum, there's no THC? And you'll look at labs and they'll say broad spectrum, and there might be a trace amount of another cannabinoid and a little bit of CBDV, and they call it a broad spectrum. By the letter of the law, that is a broad spectrum because it's more than CBD. But what are you paying for it? There's a company out there that's charging $199 for a 1,500 milligram bottle of CBD. It's supposed to be a broad spectrum. You look at the labs, and it's like, how are they charging this much? Does it work? Yes, it works. It's a big company, and people are going back because it's working. But the thing is you're getting way overcharged. You can find something less expensive, and it's going to work as good or better. I'm guessing better just by looking at the labs, and it's going to save you money. So make sure you don't be afraid to ask to look at labs, you guys. And most of the time, so what we have, if you were to go to a dispensary and say, hey, I want CBG, CB, this is the three things to look for: purity, potency, and variety. Or like we say, potency, variety, and purity, PVP. You want it to be pure, you want it to be a lot of variety, which is talking about terpenes, the different cannabinoids. The potency is the milligrams, along with the other stuff, the cannabinoids and the terpenes. And then the purity, you guys, that comes from, where is it grown at? Hemp picks up a lot of stuff. Some farmers actually use hemp to clean out their soil. And you know what happens to some of that? They sell it to other companies and they stick that in their bottle. And then you put it in your body and you got all this gunk in you that you don't want in your body. Look up extraction process, you guys. We don't use solvents in our extraction process. You can look on some labs and you'll see butane, some other stuff that they're using. And that's going, it's in the bottle. It's on the labs. It's going in the bottle and you're putting that in your body. We don't use solvents. So we don't have anything like that in ours. We grow our stuff indoors. So no pesticides. We don't have to worry about other stuff from the soil outside stuff getting into it. And so that's just another reason why I love what we're about: purity, man, potency, and variety. And so if you go to a dispensary and say, hey, this is what I want, most likely the only way you're going to get that, what we have, is from getting a full spectrum. So if you don't want THC, then you're going to have trouble finding what I just went over, the three things, because most likely it's just going to be an isolate. So you're not going to have the other cannabinoids. So that's something to look for. If you can find it, great. But if not, I'm here for you. And so this video I'll be sharing in a group to do with vendors too. So I just want you to know, you guys, our products, we have 30-day money-back guarantee, free shipping. It's money-back guarantee on our full-size bottles and our anything that's full-size. So trial bottles, no, because that's just a trial bottle. Let you know the taste of it. Hopefully you're going to get quick relief, but you might not. But we offer free shipping, and it's a true 30-day money-back guarantee. We want you to actually try it. You don't need to send us back an unopened bottle. And I think that's important because there's a lot of companies. I mean, if you go to a dispensary, you're not going to get a 30-day guarantee. I doubt. Let's see here. So if it didn't work for you, where did you get it from? How long did you use it for? Was it just an isolate? You now know the difference between isolate, broad spectrum, and full spectrum. Isolate, CBD by itself. Full spectrum, the other cannabinoids. And then full spectrum, all the cannabinoids, terpenes, and that, plus THC. And our broad spectrum, ours has terpenes in it as well. And we test for that, and we show it in our testing. And then, let's see, I went over purity and all that, variety and potency. See here. Oh, you guys, so they call it the entourage effect, and you're not going to get that with just CBD by itself. Entourage effect. I don't know if you guys know, but we have a lot of receptors in our body, and CBD in that feeds those, and so that's another reason you want more than just CBD, because you're not going to get that. It all works synergistically together, and you're not going to get that with just CBD. Let's see. So that basically covers. I just want to share a quick testimony, you guys, with what happened to one of a lady. I get emotional. I love animals, and she had has a 4-year-old German Shepherd. They thought they might have to put him down. They were going to go ahead and try hip replacement surgery, but she reached out to me after her niece got some CBD for her dogs for anxiety, for calmingness. Sorry, and you're not supposed to say the A word or the P word, and she got it. And she cannot believe the difference. Her dog had atrophy, which means it was lost muscle. And a massage therapist that comes to their house sometimes to work on their dog. And she was actually in tears when she was massaging him. She felt, he had no muscle. And now you can't even tell anything's wrong with him. He's been on our product for a month. And she's like, Toby, what is going on? What is so different about yours? What's the secret? Because I've used other CBD products, and they worked a little, but my dog is now up running around, and now he has muscle. He has muscle now. He went to the vet, and the vets didn't mention anything about his problems because he wasn't limping. He wasn't in pain. It wasn't the same dog, basically. He's like a new dog. And so now she's like, the hip replacement surgery is on hold. And they probably won't ever have to do that. They have 5 dogs now because they got another one thinking this dog was going to have to be euthanized because of what was going on. They couldn't stand seeing what he was going through. And now they have 5 dogs, and he's a happy dog. And then we have a dog named Charlie that I got a message about asking me to please make a post about getting money for the family to help put him to sleep because he was older. He was having troubles with his legs, and I said, how about I did the post, and it was up about an hour, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? So I reached out to the owner. I'm like, would you try our CBD? I'll give you a bottle if you'll try it and see if we can save Charlie from having to be euthanized. Charlie's still here. So it's just, those are the stories I love, and I have so many, man. And for our humans, you guys, the back pain. I have a friend and I want to explain to you guys, this is not marijuana. Some people think it's marijuana. I have a friend that she gets trembling. She's a realtor. She has to go out and talk to people, show houses, and she'd be at home in tears and trembling. And I talked to her for a while, and she's like, well, I don't want it because it's marijuana. I'm like, it's not marijuana. So if you get CBD from a marijuana plant, which is legal, CBD is legal in most states. I don't want to say all 50, because if you look online, it just varies. There's some that are still, I don't want people getting busted or whatever. So make sure you're in a state that is fully okay with it. And it might not be able to have THC in it at all. So you want to make sure that you get a THC-free product. But anyway, where was I going? Oh, she was and I was like, it's not marijuana. And so I said, let me get you a trial bottle. She tried it. It was probably a half an hour later, she messaged me and said, I need a big bottle of this. And now she's a customer for life. She actually she's doing what I'm doing now, and she's getting it out to, she's able to get out to other people if she wants to. She's like, I just want to be involved to get the discount, which is fine. You don't have to, hi, honey. You don't have to sell it. You can just get it, come involved, and help spread the love is what I like to say to people. But anyway, as far as, and then helping other people with discomfort, you know, I have a friend that she's bad back, and she just tried it. She commented actually in a group that I'm going to be posting this in, one of the groups, and it's like, I hate saying it, but it's life changing. And so if you know, I was just watching a video on TV up here on YouTube, and it was talking about how it can help with acne and so many different things, you guys. And we offer salves. We have salve, we have our A-salve, we have rest, we have relax, we have gummies. We even have, if you know anyone that has psoriasis, again, I can't make claims you're going to have the same results, but this gentleman, he did a testimony that please don't get rid of this product. It's an immune support product, and it has CBD in it. And he was covered with psoriasis, man. And now he has a few spots on his arm, or did at the time. I don't know now. It was like he taken it for a month, and it said it changed his life. And if you have psoriasis, you'll know that's, you know, you're out and about, and if you're self-conscious about things, that's something to be self-conscious. Some people are self-conscious about, and it's embarrassing. I have a friend that his arms look like frosted flakes, and I'm trying to get him to try this because, you know, it might help, and it's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so why not try it? You know, instead of taking those medications that can be harsh on your bodies. You know, we know some medications now say, hey, help my psoriasis, but hey, I lost my arm. Yeah, okay, a little dramatic, but you know what I mean. There's settlements and stuff going on over medications, and I'm not going to say all medications are bad, because they're not. But if you can replace it with something that's good for our body, good for us, might possibly help with our mind and everything, why not? You know, give it a shot. So anyway, guys, I'm going to thank you for your time. And I like to say this at the end of my videos. Be good to yourselves, your children, your pets, and each other. And when I say it, I do mean it. I love you all. You guys have a great night, great weekend, and yeah, just be good to everyone. Bye-bye.